Hello, good afternoon. Today I will present my research. The title is Experiential Marketing in the Development of Post-Disaster Digital-Based Sustainable Tourism in Banten Province. First of all, let me introduce myself. My name is IntanPutriCahyani and I have a team, MariaFebianaChristanti, and we are a communication lecturer from UPN Veteran Jakarta. Experience is a new economic base in the tourism industry. However, tourism is also very vulnerable to disaster that experienced by Banten province. As we know that tsunami and earthquake have hit Banten province in 2018 and 2019, and now their province is recently trying to recover from that disaster. And now they're also facing with the COVID-19 pandemic. Post-disaster tourism causes people to experience behavioral changes in determining the goods or services used with a great emphasis on the element of comfort, health, and safety. So this research aims to describe experiential marketing in developing post-disaster digital-based sustainable tourism in Banten province. And literature review, we will talk about the experiential marketing first. There is an innovative form of marketing and views customers as emotional creatures. Experiential marketing provides more value to a product or service through the customer experience when consuming a product or using the service offered. Experiential marketing is increasingly being used by companies to create experiential connection with customers. There are 5 main factors in experiential marketing related to the tourism. The first one is sense or sensory experience, and then the second one is feel or affective experience. Next, we have think or creative cognitive experience, and then act or physical experience and entitled lifestyle, and the last one is relate or social identity experience. And about the sustainable tourism development, it is responsive to the interests of tourists and direct involvement of the local community while still emphasizing its long-term oriented protection and management effort. The concept of sustainable tourism development emphasizes 4 principles. They are economically feasible, environmentally feasible, socially acceptable, and the last one is technologically appropriate. This type of research is a qualitative descriptive case study method. The paradigm used is constructivism. This type of descriptive research aims to create a systematic, factual, and accurate description of the fact and characteristic of a population or a particular object. The object of the research is focused on the development of post-disaster digital-based sustainable tourism in Banten province through experiential marketing. The data was collected through 3 methods. The first one is observation through website, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook fan page, and the second one through virtual focus group discussion, and the last one from secondary data such as webinar and also news about tourism. From the research, there are 3 fundamental points that I want to generate of potential tourists is the ones who are the most active online. The potential consumer of tourism are dominated by millennial generation who have the character of loving new experiences, authentic and personal things, and love to share their experience through social media. And now virtual tourism during pandemic through upload on social media is currently the best choice as a form of dream building and help maintain people's interest in traveling. And exciting Banten as a tourism branding for Banten province is really closely related to field experience, a part of experience marketing. And third, about the post-disaster sustainable tourism development, about the digitalization of tourism in Banten and application of the CHSE principle in the new normal era. Banten actually has an exciting Banten.id application that integrates a geographic information system with business intelligence to build a monitoring system for tourism potential that is open access and multi-resources. The next form of digitalization is to intensify virtual communities such as GEMPI, and the CHSE Health Protocol is a new experience in travel after the COVID-19 pandemic and is closely related to environmentally feasible and socially acceptable principle. From what I have elaborated, we can conclude that tourism is one of the largest sectors as an economic generator, but its existence is very vulnerable to disaster, either caused by nature or human themselves. Experienced by Banten province just trying to recover from the tsunami disaster at the end of December 2018 and an earthquake with a magnitude of 6.9 Richter scale in August 2019. They are now faced with the COVID-19 pandemic, which has caused the tourism sector to collapse again. Post-disaster tourism makes people experience changes in behavior in determining the goods or service uses, which must emphasize the element of comfort, health, and safety. These three things emphasize the experience marketing strategy in effort to develop digital-based sustainable tourism. The current trend in the tourism industry in Indonesia is dominated by the millennial generation and is very active in search and share activities through digital. In this new media era, everyone who travels tends to share their experience through social media in the form of stories, photos, or videos. Social media that widely used include Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and blogs. Through visual communication in the upload of tourists, we have invited the same experience where the creation of experience related to the five senses through sight, sound, touch, taste, and aroma. Through exciting diction, rhino, iconic silhouette, and colorful color choices, exciting Banten as a tourism branding depicts our regional tourism potential in Banten, such as culture wonder covering religion, Islamic history, nature wonder, adventure wonder, to sensory wonder. The tourism branding strategy is closely related to one of the main factors of experiential marketing in tourism, namely field experience. Experience marketing in post-disaster sustainable tourism development in Banten province is also packaged in the digitalization of tourism and the application of CHSE principle in the new normal. The Banten Provincial Tourism Office is also developing a digital-based tourism information system through the exciting Banten.id application. The exciting Banten.id application has integrated of GIS or Geographic Information System with BI or Business Intelligence to build a monitoring system for tourism potential. There is open access and multi-resources. The next form is digitalization, is to intensify virtual communities such as Genpi. The role of Genpi as the current millennials generation has a major influence on the promotion of tourist destination, and now tourism and creative economy have emphasized that tourism actors, both business and consumer, must be ready to implement health protocols in the new culture era or in the new normal era. The health protocol is based on CHSE, cleanliness, health, safety, and environmental sustainability. These CHSE principles are closely related to environmentally feasible and socially acceptable principle. Okay, thank you for your attention. That's all for our presentation.